Friends, welcome back to 70 by 70. Today we are on the fifth day of our trip in Ethiopia. 5 days have gone. Time is really flying with interesting visit to a lot of nice places. Today we have left Bahirdar and we are going towards Gondar, the next big city in Ethiopia, with lot of history. Come on, let's enjoy today.
Road to Gondar. This Ethiopian music is very similar to Hindi song.
While you enjoy the drive towards Gondar, let me tell you what we are going to see today. It's going to be a long day. We are going to split this Gondar visit into two episodes. The first episode, we are going to drive towards Gondar, go across and go to a viewpoint to see the Simian mountains view. A trip to Ethiopia is never complete without seeing these great Simian mountains. And then we'll be visiting a village where Jews still live. Yes, and then we'll have a lunch in a nice hotel, and then we will proceed for our other visits, which we'll be seeing in our next episode because otherwise, this is going to be too lengthy. Let's enjoy today's video.
It's called Goha Hotel.
It was about 3 hours drive to Gondar. And as we left early in the morning, it was around 9 o'clock by the time we reached the vicinity of the city. So we stopped for our breakfast at a really good hotel.
View of the city from Goha Hotel. This is supposed to be the volcanic crater lake.
Well, how we could call it a resort rather than a hotel. It was situated at a high altitude, which gave us a fantastic view of the city. We had a hearty breakfast and left for our further journey. This is Wolleka, Falasha Jewish village.
This is the famous village of Falasha. This is the oldest Ethiopian Jewish group. From here, all the Jews have migrated now to Israel. Falasha.
So their living house is almost like this. They are very famous. Kleben. This is buff and black earthen ware.
It is an abandoned Jewish village. A few hundred Jews lived here in this village for generations before they were airlifted to Israel in 1980s and early 90s. There are no Jews left in the village of Wolleka now, but the Jewish village is a shopping stop for most of the tourists on their way for trekking into Simian mountains. Ethiopian Jews, called Falashas or strangers, were typically not allowed to own land or property. This meant many of them turned to professional crafts like pottery, embroidery, and basket weaving, and etc. That is what you are seeing all around now.
So that's a woman carrying the pot from the village. And that one is grinding. Coffee.
Coffee, okay.
And that's
Traditional coffee grinding.
There is an old synagogue, a round squat building located a 10-minute walk from the road. The turquoise stars of David painted on the walls outside are starting to fade, but inside, the interior's intricate painting job is still very well preserved. A mosaic of natural paints made from red earth, ash, and water.
the fire inside and they eat their food and it's just a dining room.
This is their prayer hall, and this is an open place where they put some fire and enjoy their evenings.
This is the prayer room, huh?
Mhm.
நம்ம கோலம் மாதிரி போட்டுருக்கோம்.
This is called what star is that? Jewish star.
We started driving towards Simian mountains. Even though we were not planning for a big trek, we want to walk along the edge to see the beautiful views of the mountain.
What is this place? What are we doing here?
It's the view of the North Mountain.
Okay, good. We have arrived at a viewpoint of Simian mountain range.
As usual, I was expecting a small coffee shop in a viewpoint like this. It was a disappointment, but what we saw ahead wiped out the disappointment totally. It was such a magnificent view of the valleys and mountains ahead.
From over there. Lovely, lovely. Wow. Isn't that nice?
You should see that Mount Sinai. At least these are green. That mount will be grey.
You know, the trip of mine to Mount Sinai was the basic reason that I came to Ethiopia following the Ark of the Covenant. See, now at this spot I remember my Mount Sinai.
Another Grand Canyon?
So this is
Yeah, Grand Canyon.
the beginning of Simien Mountains.
Beginning of.
So there are 7 kings here settled, including the King Elizabeth.
This is the Simian mountain trekking.
See that mountain? I make trekking until
Uh-huh. These are beehives, a government initiative to reforest the area. Are there roads to go to all those places, or you have to trek and go?
It's the road.
There are roads. Yeah, there has to be. Yes.
There are
Yeah.
the Lowland area.
Yeah.
Lowland. And
This is,
even,
This is something similar to Machu Picchu mountains.
It was not a hard trek, but a pleasant walking in a serene environment with beautiful views. Now that it is time for lunch, we are going to drive back to Gondar. And I'm going to continue this adventure in my next video. If you want to travel to a lot more places like this with me, why don't you subscribe, share, and like this channel. Thanks for watching. We'll meet again.